Now let's take another example with the decimal number. So this is the integer part, we know that, and this is the fractional part. And for integer part we have to calculate in this manner, and for fractional part we have to perform another manner. So 21 2 10s are 20 and the base and the remainder is 1. 2 5s are 10, remainder is 1. 2 2s are 4, remainder is 1. 2 1s are 2 and the remainder is 0. Now take from bottom to top, so it will be 1 0 1 1 and 1 point. After this, for the fractional part we have to multiply. Here we are dividing, and for the fraction part number we have to multiply. 0.25. Since we have taken only 0.25, but if nothing is there, so we can put 0 into multiply it by 2, so it will be 0.50. 0.50 into 2. If nothing is there, so I am putting it as 0, but I am not taking this 0 as this 0. I am putting only 0 because nothing is there, but I am not taking this value. Remember that. And then after 0.1. So now after this 0.00 into 2, so nothing is there. So after point, if all the values are 0, so we have to stop it there only, and we have to take the value from top to bottom, that is 0 1 to the base 2. So this is how we perform calculation. This is how we convert decimal to binary. This is integral part, and here we have integral part as well as fractional part. For the integral part we are dividing, and for the fractional part we are multiplying. So let's take another example. Suppose for example here only, so instead of 0.25, if after point, if all the values are not 0, then what will happen? Let's see. I'll take 26. I'll take 26. Okay. Into 2. 0.52. 0.52. Nothing is there, so I am putting it as 0, but not this 0. 4 2 5s are 10. So it is 1.04. So we'll take 0.04, but we'll not take this one. So that's why I'm not taking this 0. This 0 is different. We are putting it by ourselves. Since nothing is there, so we can put 0 if nothing is there. I'm taking only this part. We have to take only this part. We cannot take the integral part. So it will be 0.08 into 2, 0.16 into 2, 0.32 into 2, 0.64 into 2, 1.28, 0.28 into 2, 0.56 into 2, so it will be 2, 0.2, 0.02 into 2, it will be 0.04. Now see, since after decimal point 0.04 is there, and again after decimal point you see here it comes 0.04. Then if I take 0.04, then again the same thing will repeat down. Okay, so now we have to stop it here. So we have to stop it here, but we have to take the value till here. Okay, from top to bottom. So it is 0 1 1 2 3 4 4 zeros and 1 0 1 1 0 1 to the base 2, and you have to write approx. You have to write approx. So this is how we convert binary to decimal. After, if all the values after point, if it is not 0, then you keep on multiplying, and then after, if the repetition occurs, if the repetition starts, so you have to stop it there. Can't stop here, stop, but we have to take the value till here. Okay? But another case, this is one case. The first case was, if after decimal point, if all the values are 0, then you have to stop it there. And in this case, if after decimal point, if it is starting, then again the same iteration will start. Okay? And then after, another third case is there, neither after decimal point it will be all zeros, and neither after decimal point if it is not repeating. So if it is keep on going and going, so you try it for 9 to 10 times, and then after you stop, and then after you write approx, and then after you write approx. So in this way we calculate decimal to binary system. So